understand it today.
They
So
didn't
I just
have
want to
the
know, at
fullness
what
of
point
it.
are they
Yes.
heretics?
No. What material? Okay, are you mentioning material heretics again?
Okay, can we
Did the church ever make that distinction?
forget?
Never.
Okay, throw that out the window. Throw that out the window. No
Yes,
problem.
yes. So throw your claim out the window. I'm not the
Yeah,
one who's throwing it out the
I'm
window.
trying to help you. I'm gonna throw the claim out the window, right? Do you
Okay.
believe that that there is a difference between a heretic before Nicaea and after Nicaea?
No,
Okay,
I wouldn't consider
beautiful,
them heretics because
beautiful.
if there was an established doctrine and in that time and they denied it, then they would be considered a heretic. But since there was no established doctrine in that time, they didn't have the fullness of the truth. That wouldn't make them a heretic because they didn't deny a specific doctrine.
Okay, so once again, now you're gonna have to be consistent. So, Origen of Alexandria could not have been a heretic because there was no
Origin
established
believed in
ecumenical
reincarnation.
councils.
Bro,
Wait,
he believed
relax.
in reincarnation. Of
But there
course I
was
would
no
hold to
dogma.
Origin,
There
bro.
was no
What?
dogma. There was no ecumenical councils. Sorry, bro.
What?
I'm
Okay, now
using.
hold on. Reincarnation was not believed by Christians. Are you
Sir,
serious?
sir. You have to be consistent. All I'm asking for is a bit of consistency. You said that because these people, they were not subject to these ecumenical councils and this established dogma, therefore you can't call them a
Yeah,
heretic.
Origin believed in reincarnation.
He
Of
could
course
have
they're not gonna-
believed that the moon is God. That doesn't change the fact of what you just said.
What? Because there was established doctrines there. There wasn't
Okay,
a ecumenical council.
show me the established doctrine of Nicene Trinitarianism at the time of Origin.
Yeah,
Show
no.
me. Go ahead.
Are we talking about the Trinity now? Nicene Trinity now? Because you were referencing Origen, who may or not believed in the doctrinal Trinity, but
He didn't.
He held to many beliefs.
He didn't.
Wait, chill. He held to many beliefs.
They literally
that were against the
condemned
church
him.
at that time. Bro,
Rabbi, they condemned him at the Council of Constantinople.
yeah, I don't even
They
hold to
literally
that
condemned
council.
him.
Yeah, what council?
I think it was the Council of Constantinople, or
Yeah, which one?
I'll give it to you. It's literally, you can go on newadvent.com and type in Origenism.
Yeah. Okay, so which council was he anathematized or considered a heretic?
Okay, 1 second. I'll give it to you right now.
Just letting you know, the Oriental Church only accepts 3 councils.
Which ones are they?
Guys, tap.
So the first council of Ephesus, or both of Ephesus, and one of Constantinople, and we do not
First
accept
Constantinople, right? First one you accept.
only the first one. Yo, can you bring up Severian Dilemma?
Who's that?
He's just a good friend of mine.
The Second Council of Constantinople.
Thank you, Arabia.
Do you accept that one?
Hold on, let me check.
I don't even know where he's at. Is he in the request? Oh yeah, he is. W chat, W tappers. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
We don't hold to the Second Council of Constantinople.
No
Only the
problem.
first one.
Is he sainted in your church?
Let me check.
God bless you.
Severian, are you Coptic?
Yes, I am.
Is Origen sainted at your church?
No, he's not.
Why not?
We have a pope called, I think it was Pope Abraham, who anathematized him. He's not because of his teachings on the pre-existence of the soul, and that his teachings on he held also anthropomorphic views about God.
Do you
And
believe his views on the Trinity was heretical?
so it's not don't think like his views on the Trinity is cited as one of the reasons. I know that, yeah, he might have held to ontological subordinationism. But of course, among theologians, there is a huge disagreement over how we should interpret his statements regarding the Trinity. But if he would have believed in ontological subordinationism, then yeah, that's obviously heresy.
Okay, do you differentiate between a material and a formal heresy?
Sure.
The scholars make this distinction.
I'm asking Severian, do you
Yoni,
differentiate between
what's
the two?
wrong, Yoni? Sorry?
I asked you, sorry, do you differentiate between a
scholars-
material and a formal heresy?
Yes, and scholars make this distinction, not our church.
Yeah.
I'm asking Severian if he, first of all, you said that there was no such thing. You asked me for proof of it, right? I'm asking Severian now.
Within our church, and then you said, "Oh no, there
No,
is such thing."
Liviano made that claim, not me. I'm asking Severian, do you distinguish between the two?
So to be honest, can you like
A material heretic would be somebody who espouses a particular heretical view before one of the ecumenical councils, and a formal heresy will be one that is like after the dogma has been established that they have committed heresy after the fact.
Okay, so yeah, in that context, we have many, like for example, Augustine is a saint in our church. He held to diophysitism, but that was before the Council of Ephesus.
Beautiful. Okay,
But I wouldn't call like these terms formal or material heresy. These are
okay, but you differentiate between these types of heresies, right?
Sorry?
You would differentiate between a type of heresy before established dogma and after established dogma.
Yeah, the church sometimes saw that some people might have had heretical ideas, but they didn't anathematize them because it was before it was
I agree
discussed
with
in the
you.
council. Yeah.
I agree with you. So Justin Martyr, do you believe he had heretical views?
No.
Okay, so when he calls do you believe he believed in logos theory?
Sure.
And that's not a heresy?
No. So you're talking about when
Logos theology.
When he talks about like that he's talking about subordinationism, right?
Yes, ontological subordinationism, not an
Yeah, so
authority.
that's debated because a lot of people interpret him as talking about economic subordinationism, not ontological.
No. I mean, many scholars have talked about the fact that this is ontological
Yeah,
subordinationism.
but other scholars, right?
In line, would you believe? You agree that he's a Platonist, right? He would take Platonic views on God, correct?
Yeah, so I'm not sure, but when it comes to his subordinationism, a lot of people would actually argue that it was economic. Yeah, you have other scholars, but
Yeah, but I'm asking you about his view on God. You believed he had a classical theist position of a Platonic God.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
It's very clear that he was. In his whole dialogue with Trifle, this is what he's teaching. He's teaching logos theology, that the Father is impassible, immutable, these sort of things, and he doesn't interact with his creation because it's stupid to even think so. That's why he says in chapter 102 that only a fool would think that the Father and Maker of all things could be visible on a small portion in earth. However, the Son does. It's because they can't be of the same ontological status. This is how many scholars have taken it. That
You have other interpretations of scholars.
Okay, can you give me an interpretation of treating the Father as an impossible, immovable being, and the Son being one that is able to interact with the world? And how was this in line with the Platonic God?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, in a way, the Christians have always held that it was that only the Son could have incarnated and not the Father, right? That the Son reveals the Father, but not in the sense of a Platonic.
Yeah, exactly. Not in the sense of a Platonic God. Not in that sense, right?
Yeah, so it depends on the senses, right? So, I mean, people might read him talking in a certain figurative way when he's using that language, right?
Okay, now this is just crazy talk.
Might have been talking about the economic dispensation.
We have to be hermeneutically responsible here, right? When we're reviewing the works of these church fathers, we have to take them at their theology and in their time.
Like, what's the topic?
The topic was early church fathers and their views on the Trinity.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that was the topic, right? So Justin Martyr, who is clearly a proponent of logos theology, in fact, some of his teachers were Platonists. I don't remember their names exactly, but you can get this on like any book on early Christian doctrine, right? He was a clear Platonist.
You're saying it couldn't be interpreted as economic subordination?
I'm saying it would be intellectually dishonest to interpret it as anything else.
No, but here's how this should be approached, right? For you to make an internal critique, you're going to have to get not secular scholars or Protestant scholars or liberal scholars. You're going to have to get me Orthodox scholars, right, who say that it's an ontological subordinational view.
So you want me to use your church fathers to prove that he was wrong?
Yes.
What kind of you see? This is what I mean when it comes to
Are you not
intellectually
doing? Are
dishonest.
you not?
No, no,
are
no.
you not
That's
doing
what's called
internal critique?
that's what's called an internal critique.
What the hell
No,
did
no,
he just say?
no. I'm
That's what's
reviewing.
called an
I'm
You're doing
reviewing.
an external critique.
No, we're reviewing his work on its merits based on. I'm pretty sure you know that these works are reviewed in terms of their first audience and the views at that time that were prevailing and the views of the
Sis, your
author
claim-
themselves.
Hold on. Your claim is that
That is
the
not
early
how it
church didn't
works.
believe.
Of course it
Your
does.
claim is that the early church didn't believe in this the Trinity we had after Nicaea. So you are doing an internal critique.
No. I'm saying they didn't from the clear text and many secondary sources. And if you just look at I don't need them. I don't need any secondary source to say that. I can clearly see a Platonist who was writing about the Father, who
I
is the
don't
one
want
true
your
God,
interpret-
who
No,
was
but you have
impossible.
scholars, you have Orthodox scholars saying that this is economic subordinationism.
Okay, so then can you tell me how it makes sense that the Father is unable to interact with his world and the Son will, and not interpret this in an ontological sense in relation to Platonic?
Yeah, so
Platonic God?
interpreting it in an economic sense, right? Since the Son is the word in figuratively speaking, meaning that he's the revelation of the Father. It's the Son that interacts with the world and not the Father, economically speaking. But ontologically speaking, sorry.
Yeah, no. I understand that. That's in terms of the
So
economic
that's how we would
relations.
read. That's how we would read into Saint Justin Martyr and these other saints. before
I
Nicaea.
understand this is the Ash'ari ta'wil that you're doing, right?
Yeah, but that's from our. But then, if you want to do an internal critique using our scholars' interpretation of these works, you're going to have to cite
It
these
doesn't make
sources
sense
from
to
the
use
church
scholars that
fathers.
agree with you. It does.
Yeah,
That
no,
doesn't
but
make
that's
sense.
my authority. You need to quote me from
I'm
my
not.
authority.
I'm not trying to prove to you anything. You can believe what you want
So
to
what are we
believe.
discussing? You're trying to prove a certain point, right?
No. I'm trying to. You clearly can see that this man was a. You don't even know what a Platonism is, bro.
I do know
You
what a
said you-
Platonism is, but I'm saying that that's your reading
So
of it.
you don't
need to
even
get me
know.
my father
So you
saying
don't know
that.
when you're just arguing for the sake of it.
Okay, are we? I mean, are you gonna like interact with my authority or not? With my authoritative sources or not? Because I'm not interested in your reading. I'm not interested in the Muslims.
This is not
reading.
my reading. This is the plain reading of the
I don't-
text.
I don't
and
care
this
about
is what
the liberal
many,
scholars,
many
liberal Protestant
independent
reading as well.
scholars who are neutral on this.
Okay, that's a
are
waste
saying.
of time. Like,
Wait,
you're not
why
really
does that-
engaging with my authority.
Zeno,
right?
why is he
Stop
mentioning
crying.
Muslim?
He's crying. He's
Zeno,
crying
why is
now.
he?
He's crying.
Yeah,
He
like-
doesn't even know what he's talking about. He admitted that he
This
doesn't
is-
even know what he's talking about. Like it's just a joke.
This is the
Wait,
guy
wait,
you wanted to
Anyway, I'm
for
done.
me to bring
Wait,
up,
hold on.
Rabbi.
Where did he admit? What was Arabian?
He literally admitted that he didn't know what what a Platonist is. He
Bro,
didn't. He
I
doesn't
heard him.
He said,
understand.
"I know." Are you deaf? He said, "I know what that is."
Bro, you're both done, bro. You're both done. Anyway, I'm gonna drop down. Assalamu alaikum.